understand, guys, how we can install React on our application, which means on our machine. So first thing is we need to install Node, the description of which I have already given. Next thing, we need to open our command line. For Linux, it is the command line terminal. In Windows, you can also go for Windows command line. Then after that, we need to decide where we want to install our React folder or where we want to set up our React project. In this case, if I want to set up the React project in desktop, I need to go to the desktop, and then after that, I need to run the command npx create React app, and then the name of the project. Let us say the project is project.1. So this is the complete command with which I will be able to set up a React project. Now this project1 is the name of the folder. You can give whatever name you deem fit for your application. npx is now the command that automatically comes once you install Node, and create React app is the option that you need to give to the npx. And once you run this complete command, you will see that a project1 folder will get created in your desktop, and your application installation will begin, as you see here. Installed a folder, guys, with the name myapp1, which means I already set up a project with the name myapp in desktop. So let me show you. I'm running the ls command, which means list all the folders and the files in the current directory. And then you will see that this is myapp folder. I have also opened up the myapp folder where React is installed by me, similar to project1. And once you completely install, you will see a folder like myapp in this case, and node_modules folder, public folder, src folder, and couple of files. Now, my React project is set up. The next thing is, how can I run this project? To run this project, the first step is to go inside the folder. So my folder is myapp. I'm going to go inside the myapp folder, cd myapp, which means change directory, and go inside the myapp folder. Now you can see I'm inside myapp. Next thing, we will just write npm start and press enter, which is going to start running the application. It will take some time, and after that, your browser will automatically open with the application. You will see that the React application is live, and you can see it's on port 3000. So the URL is localhost:3000. And if you run this URL, you will see this page coming in. If you see the similar page, that means your application is running successfully, and congrats. You have installed React application project, and it is running on a machine. Next, we will try to understand the directory structure of a React application, and we'll see what are the significant files and folders for us to understand React project further. Let us understand, guys, from this pictorial diagram, that is the directory structure of our React application. Now, our React application or project contains few folders already available and set up in it. And amongst these, the first folder is node_modules. Now, this node_modules folder contains all the installed JavaScript libraries like React, and other related libraries needed for this particular project. Next is the public folder. Public folder is the folder that contains all the public files, like main HTML file, logos, images, and other assets. Anything that is available to the browser. Next is the most important folder called src, and src folder contains all the logic of the application, which means whatever the logic you are going to write, for your application that is going to be written inside the source folder. Next is one very important file called app.js. Now this app.js is the main file, and to just make a similar comparison, we can say that this is the home page of our React project. Now we try to focus more on the public folder. Now inside the public folder, we'll have a couple of files like favicon, which is the favicon of the application, index.html, which is the main HTML file. And remember, we will have only one HTML file because React creates a single page application. Next, we will have logos, which we can keep inside the public folder, and a couple of other files like manifest.json and robot.txt. We'll discuss about these files later on. As of now, we'll just focus on maybe the index.html and our source folder. Now, guys, let us try to also understand the code of the app.js file. Now, as I told you, this is the home page of the application. So whatever the code you see inside this return statement is the same code that is visible here as an output. So that is why I called my home page. And now I will try to make small modification. I will just remove all the code inside here from header to header, which is line number 7 to line number 20. Remove it, make a heading H1, and write hello, welcome to React application. Close the heading H1, save it, and now if we go back to our application, we will see that the same code is going to get reflected. Let me just save it, Control S, and I believe we should be able to get the output, right? So you see, whatever the change I make inside this page is also reflecting in the home page. That is why I call it the home page. We will understand further what exactly it means because it is not exactly like the home page of the application, but it is the main component. But before that, we will need to understand what are components.